Hello and welcome back to another video. So today we've got a bath that is leaking through the customer's ceiling, and we have a coffee shop that has a block sink that's leaking all over their floor. So yeah, it's been a very leaky kind of day. So yeah, as you can see, under the bath panel, it is just dripping out of the trap. Now I think they've had a go trying to clear it themselves, but it's blocked in the waste pipe itself. So we're going to get that trap off, and we're going to get the machine down there and see if we can get it running.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
Okay, so after taking the trap off, I realised all this underneath is all very loose. So we'll try and get that tightened back up. And so I think they've had a go trying to clear it themselves, so that's probably why it's all loose. But obviously it's blocked as well, so it's leaking worse than ever. So what we're going to try and do is get our little machine cable in there. I say this is really awkward under baths. I hate doing it under baths. But if we can get the cable down there, hopefully we can get it all running nicely. Right, so I think we found the problem. A nice clump of hair in the bottom of the pipe. So we're going to put it all back together and see what happens. But first I'm going to try and untangle this off the cable. Right, so before I put it all back together, I thought what I'll do is run the sink. Because the customer told me when they run the sink, it was filling the bath up. So I thought if I test it there, I don't need to put everything back together to find out I've then got to take it back apart again. And as you can see, I've got no water coming out underneath, so that's a very good sign. And you can actually hear it draining away quite nicely as well, so yeah, all good. Let's put it back together. Right, so I've got a screwdriver wedged in the top, and what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to disconnect the overflow pipe, and I'm going to twist the fitting round, and hopefully that should tighten it up enough to stop it leaking. Then we'll put the overflow back in and yeah, give it a good test. Okay, so we've still got a few leaks. I think I just haven't pushed the overflow pipe in far enough. And also I hadn't tightened up the trap tight enough as well. So I've done them up, and as you can tell, it's now stopped leaking. And the bath's flowing away lovely, and we got no leaks, so that's another job done. So, on to the next job, which is a well-known coffee chain over in Wales. So, we're going to take a trip across the bridge again. There are a couple of nice army trucks on the way over, so I thought I'd video them as well. Right, so here we go again. Now they've got quite a nice leak here, and as you can probably make out there, the sink's got some water in as well. So we're going to get that trap off, give it a machine, and see what happens. So, like always, someone's done the trap up ridiculously tight. Well, looking at the trap, it's lovely and clean, so our blockage has to be in the pipework. So what we're going to do is get our machine back in there, just like the last job, and we're going to give it a machine through and see if we can clear it. So what this machine does is, as it goes through the pipework, obviously the cable's spinning, so that just cuts up anything that's in the pipework, so then when you flush a load of water through it, in theory it should all run away and clear the blockage. Right, so I pulled the cable back out, so we're going to get our trap back on there. Firstly, see if the leak stopped, and secondly, see if we fixed the blocked pipe. Okay, so our sink's clear, but we clearly still have a leak. So I made sure that I'd done all the fittings up tight enough, which I had, so I started suspecting maybe one of the seals has gone in the trap. So we're going to take it back apart and see what's going on. And there's our problem right there, that little black seal. So what I'm going to do is take that sill out, see if I can get it to fit in a bit better, but it does look very squashed out of shape. So I don't think it's going to make a very good sill, but we'll try it first before doing something else to rectify the problem. So I've managed to get it to fit back in, but it still doesn't quite look right. But we'll stick it back on, you never know, it might work. Now, we don't carry spare seals in our van or traps, so it's more of a plumbing thing. So what I'm going to do is see if I can just rectify the problem as a temporary thing and suggest to them to get a plumber out to replace that trap. So what we're going to do is we've taken the sill out and I'm going to put some PTFE tape around, and then when it all squashes back together, hopefully that'll be enough to make a sill, get it nice and tight on there, and hopefully that'll stop the leak temporarily. So that worked quite nicely. As you can see, no leaks, the sink's running away, so another job done. Once again, thanks for joining me for another job. If you could please leave a like on this video, please leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, it really helped me out. Thanks for watching.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.